Absent-minded gamer here. Hey, it is episode 16 of 5 random airports and airfields in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this week I thought we would do something totally different. We would check out some air bases. And I've chosen 5 Air Force bases in the United States that we can go look at. So first up is going to be Fallon NAS. This is going to be located in the state of Nevada. It is King Nora Frank Lincoln, and it has 3 runways. It has an 11,045 foot runway, a 13,994 foot runway, and a 7,071 foot runway, all of which are asphalt. And as you can see, the layout here is pretty impressive. This place is pretty huge when you're near it, and I've got to watch some pretty cool flying out here with the F-18s that fly out of here and do their thing over the desert. So let's just jump right in and we'll go check out the base. Now, the one thing is that you're not going to see a lot of like airplanes or anything parked at the terminal buildings or the base building. There's nothing. Flight Simulator, unfortunately, doesn't populate the world with airplanes, like parked airplanes, like military airplanes. So the air bases can be kind of lonely. So what I did is I went looking, and I went to flightsim.to, and I found, only for 2 of the airports that we're going to be doing tonight, I found enhanced scenery for 2 of them. This one, the next one, and the third one, I couldn't find anything for them. But the scenery here is really good, and if you've ever been here, I know Fallon isn't a very pretty place, but I love the desert, and the desert is just, I love the colors, and the Sierra Nevadas and all that. It's just beautiful down there. So let's go take a look at the base itself. Base has a good array of buildings, and it is nicely detailed. It gets its point across. You know that it's a military air base. I would have liked to have seen some airplanes parked, some static scenery, perhaps, but that's okay. So you got one big hangar here, and your outbuildings. And we're going to be in the F-18 for this flight. And as you can see, this base is huge. So this base was built in 1942. So it's seen a great deal of action. They probably had aircraft that flew out of here and flew up to Tonopah, with the Tonopah Proving Grounds and whatnot. So there's an interesting history here. But the thing is just huge. It's massive. Hey, there's a helicopter parked there. That's something. Oh, wait a minute. What? No. There are... Now, I know I didn't download any scenery for this. Oh, well, look at that. Okay, well, I take it back, Microsoft. But, that's interesting. There's helicopters here. I know I've never downloaded... I could not find anything for Fallon last night. So that's really interesting. Okay, well, hey, I take all that back. And, of course, your general aviation. This place is just massive. And they did a great job on this. Oh, there's a Chinook. Oh, how cool is that? I'm gonna go check and see if I have downloaded something for this area. I don't really think I have, but I'm gonna go look. Okay, so I'm back. And yeah, I did go look, and no, I don't have any extra scenery installed for this. So this is quite a gem here, I think. Very nice. All right, well, hey, let's go ahead and jump on in. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into the F-18 for this flight and fly around, see what we can see. Maybe buzz the tower. I don't know. All right. I realize that says reject setup. I have never flown this before. I've flown the default F-18. This is the improved F-18 that there's a mod for, and I have not done anything with it. Oh, sorry.
Squawk 4035, Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra radar contact 4 miles east of 26 November Victor, 7,700 feet. Altimeter 29.89er. Roger, Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra.
That airport has a big footprint. Airbase. Sierra Nevadas.
120.85, Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Navy Fallon approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 9,700 feet. Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Navy Fallon approach altimeter 29.89er, continue as planned. Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra contact Oakland Center on 128.8. Good day. Going to 128.8 Boeing X-Ray Golf Sierra. Oakland Center Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 12,100 feet.
You know, it never fails.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Oakland Center altimeter 29.88.
One of my extended hobbies is that I enjoy, I like going to ghost towns. And this area is just right with them. The old mines and whatnot. going to have to probably speed this up, otherwise this video is going to be really long.
Southwest 1561 climb and maintain flight level 380.
Well, that makes me feel pretty good, realizing that all that extra scenery is there. That you're not just jumping in, and I know there's a couple of them that are pretty lackluster in the detail department.
Calling X-ray Golf Sierra contact Navy Fallon approach on 120.85. Good day.
120.85 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Navy Fallon approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 15,000 feet.
Calling Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Navy Fallon approach altimeter 29.86. Continue as planned.
Come on, slow down, man. Put us down. Alright, that's going to do it for Fallon. Let's jump on to the next one. Alright, so next up is going to be MacDill Air Force Base. This is going to be located in Tampa, Florida. It was built in 1939. The IACO code is King Mary Charles Franklin. And it has a runway that is 11,393 feet of asphalt. As you can see, it's one single runway. There are some facilities over here. Not sure what the purpose is. I am finding that the air bases are well done in flight simulation. That is one loud jet. I'm going to zoom that way, and when I get there, I will do that. I'm going to use teleportation. Alright. Here we are. We have some interesting scenery here. That looks a little rough. But the actual base itself is modeled. We do have some commercial aircraft here. I don't know if this base is commercial aircraft, but and that airplane, I've got my planes. Other end of the runway. So where I thought these runways didn't have any kind of scenery or anything to complement the actual air bases, they do. And I'm pleasantly surprised. That's pretty awesome. And these were just, with the exception of Fallon, these 5 air bases I just picked at random. The last one we'll be looking at will be Edwards, which that one it's not random. The rest of a water tower. This is another one. This takes up a big footprint. Impressive. Okay, well we're going to go ahead and jump back to the airplane. We're going to take off. That's me way down there. Go! What the sounds in this thing? Okay, next up is going to be Kelly Field. This is going to be in San Antonio, Texas. It is going to be King Sam King Frank. And this particular base was built in 1917. It has a runway that is 11,558 feet of asphalt. Again, this is not an enhanced runway. This is as it came with Flight Simulator. It's decent. I gotta say, I gotta hand it to Microsoft here. They did some pretty good work on these military bases in Flight Simulator. I like that the rail yards are modeled. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the actual industry that supports this particular airbase. It's fascinating. This also takes a large footprint of real estate. Sometimes there are airplanes that are parked at the airport, but I have yet to find any military-style airplanes here. So, but what you're seeing is what you get. Okay, so I wanted to pick a military airplane for every airport that we were doing. And we're going to kind of go off the cuff here. We're going to jump into the Hawker hunt for this flight. And we'll check out this base from the air. This is one of my favorite military airplanes for Flight Simulator. This thing is magnificent. I really wish they had the tower view
118.05
in this program.
266.
I've been on the fence about buying the replay add-on for Flight Simulator. Look at the size of that thing. That's going to do it for Kelly Field. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. Let's get off the runway. What I'm curious about is, are there so many commercial airplanes here, commercial and general aviation planes, or is that FSTL or whatever that program is that program just adding in planes where there aren't any? Alright, we'll check out the next one. Next up is going to be a Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. This is located in Dayton, Ohio. And the IACO code is King Frank Frank Ocean. And this is going to be one of the enhanced ones that I downloaded. I downloaded a file off of flightsim.to, particularly for this airport or airbase. So what you're going to be seeing here is not going to be default Flight Simulator. This is going to be enhanced, as I like to call it. So this comes with a 6,996 foot runway as well as a 12,593 foot runway, and both are asphalt. This airport or airbase was built in 1917. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. You have parking for military aircraft. I'm curious. This must be additional parking. Interesting. Unfortunately, it looks like an old rusted out airplane. And this one does have aircraft park at it. So that is part of the scenery file that I downloaded. So that adds a little more realism to what we're looking at. It seems to be taking forever to get where I want to go. So I'm going to pause this and I'll get where I'm going, then I'll come back to you. Alright, and here you have some nice decent outbuildings, military structures, bunkers, and a nice little lake. And apparently this particular base is a C117 base, or a major hub for the C117. Buildings are customized. They are part of that file as well. It's even got a couple C5 Galaxies parked out here. There's one I'd like to have for Flight Simulator. Alright, and back over here, looks like we have the main terminal areas and the tower. And even some fighters. Oh, cool. There's a C5 loading. On some C-130s. Very nice. Excellent job. Hats off to whoever did this. Again, you can just find this file simply by going to flightsim.to and putting in the IACO code for Wright-Patterson. Or just put in Wright-Patterson and you should find it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and jump on in and we'll go for a short flight. We're going to be in the Caribou for this one. And we're just going to make a quick little circuit around the airport and come back and land. Very nice runway. Very nice scenery file. I like this. Okay, here we go. Now, what fascinates me about this is the history here. I mean, here this airport or air base was built in 1917, and you figure the people that have come and gone, that have all used this particular runway, that have, I mean, it's almost mind-numbing if you think about it. But here we go.
over Charlie Foxtrot, Uniform Yankee, Mike frequency change. Columbus approach Charlie Foxtrot, Uniform Yankee Mike, is type 3 miles east of Patterson, 3,300 feet. Request flight following.
Charlie Foxtrot, Uniform Yankee Mike Columbus approach. Squawk Tree 154.
Squawk Tree 154, Uniform Yankee Mike.
Uniform Yankee Mike radar contact 4 miles northeast of Patterson, 3,400 feet. Altimeter tree 0.01.
Roger, Uniform Yankee Mike. Columbus approach, Charlie Foxtrot, Uniform Yankee Mike. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Charlie Foxtrot, Uniform Yankee Mike Columbus approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, Uniform Yankee Mike.
This thing is crazy the way it flies.
Southwest of airport. Contact Wilmington Tower on 119er decimal for 75 when inbound on the approach.
But it is a trip. It's fun. Not a conventional landing, but a landing nonetheless. And finally, this one needs no real introduction, but it is Edwards Air Force Base in Kern County, California. King Edward David William is the IACO code, and this particular air base was built in 1933. And anybody that's ever been through this part of California has seen or even heard this air base. Now this is another one that I did grab a file off of flightsim.to to enhance it, and it does do a magnificent job of what is compared to the default Edwards Air Force Base. But this has kind of always been my go-to. I like flying out here if I'm doing something fast like an F-18 or something. But let's just go ahead and jump right in. Edwards has multiple runways. They have one 7,993 foot runway, one 11,990 foot runway, and a 15,001 foot runway, all of which are asphalt or concrete. What I like about out here is the remoteness. There's like nothing around, and I believe, if I remember right, it's the old Boron NAS, I can't remember the name of the base. I believe it's over in that cluster of mountains over there. Somebody told me that it has long since been demolished, but I had got to go there at one time and see it before it was torn down, and it was pretty impressive. So let's see what we got here. I believe most of what this file did was add quite a bit of static aircraft, so you're not just looking at empty parking areas. KC-135, C-130, Rockwell bombers and B-52s. No, that's not a B-52 over there. I'm not sure what that one on the end is. Isn't it? So like all other air bases, Edwards takes up a big amount of real estate. This base is huge. And what's nice about this one is you are a hop, skip, and a jump to Los Angeles, places like that. You head due east and you're near Las Vegas. And there's your B-52s. Very cool. C5 Galaxy. There's some people out there this time. I wish somebody would do that one. I've only gotten to climb around in one of those in an air show many years ago in Yakima. They are such awesome looking airplanes. There you go. The B-2 stealth bomber. Oh, that's cool. Definitely lots to see here. There's fighter jets, F-11 still, F-11. You know, I think it just dawned on me. I've been calling the Globemaster. It's the C-17, not 117. Well, that makes me feel really stupid. That's the F-117 back there. So I apologize if I've offended anybody with that lack of knowledge. I mean, I even knew better, but the C-17 Globemaster. Sometimes I kick myself, and I don't really want to go back and redo all this to correct my errors, so I'll just try to fix it in editing. Most impressive. Oh, and check that out. Oh, do we got a sign? Oh, how cool. Look at that. That is awesome. There's a dude in there. Alright, well that's going to be Edwards Air Force Base. That is impressive. Check that out. That guy's out there wandering around talking on his cell phone. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get in the F-18 and go for a quick flight. Looks like we got a heavy wind. Let's just get to rolling. Let's go up high and we'll get a good aerial view.
Calling X-ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Okay, well I made my decision which F-18 I
Edwards
like
Tower
better.
going
It's
Alpha
the other
Sierra
one.
X-ray Golf Sierra
That one, the
frequency change.
afterburners actually kick in with the throttle.
Los Angeles
when you
Center
go to
Boeing Alpha
100%.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type Boeing 1 mile southwest of Edwards, 5,700 feet. Request flight following.
Envoy 3357 climb and maintain flight
There's
level
Nellis.
420.
What? Did I really just say that? Cut that last part. And there's Edwards.
Climb and maintain flight level 420 Envoy 3357.
Squawk 7001 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
Alaska 14. Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra radar contact 3 miles south of Edwards, 5,900 feet. Altimeter 29.79er. Exigent 580 contact Los Angeles Center on 127.1. Good day.
Roger Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra.
Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra contact Joshua approach on 133.65. Good day. Alaska 1450 descend and maintain flight level 290. Going to 127.1 exigent 580.
Going to 133.65 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Joshua approach Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 7,300 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Joshua approach altimeter 29.78 continue as planned. Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra contact Los Angeles Center on 132.3. Good day.
132.3 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Los Angeles Center Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 9,000 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.78 continue as planned. Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra contact Joshua approach on 133.65. Good day.
133.65 Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Joshua approach Boeing Alpha
Oh,
Sierra
the
X-ray Golf Sierra
ATC gets
9,500
really
feet.
tiresome.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Joshua approach altimeter 29.79 continue as planned. Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra contact Los Angeles Center on 132.3. Good day.
132.3 for Boeing X-ray Golf Sierra. Los Angeles Center Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 10,500 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.79 continue as planned. Alaska 1450 descend and maintain flight level 290.
Okay, there, we turned off the ATC. Now can I just fly like I want to? I believe. What if my bearing? Oh, it's still there. Oh, good. I believe. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Spirit wings 1652. Envoy tree 357. Climb and maintain flight level 420.
I don't remember where it's at. See, there's even another little airstrip right there. I'd have to look at another map.
Exigent 580. Descend and maintain flight level 240. Wings 1652, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet altimeter, 29.79er. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Spirit wings 1652.
How do I get rid of these guys? What I've always found interesting is this pattern over here. All right, let's start our approach.
Power.
That was fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. And hey, if I inspired you to check out any one of these air bases, or even inspired you to try something different, then I've done my job. And alright, hey, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great day.